Hi, my name's Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to review how much do institutional investor databases cost. If you watch my previous videos, you know that you can click my Fiverr link below to get information on investor databases for venture capital, private equity, and groups. I also do pitch deck reviews and startup fundraising consulting. So in this video, we're just going to review some of the larger scale, more corporate databases if you're looking to source investors, whether it's for startups or other investment opportunities. This video is just going to review some of the larger scale ones that you see that are really aimed at institutional corporate grade clients, and give you a bit of an idea how much they cost. So I've reviewed a number of them here, and the costs go anywhere from $5,000 to up to $24,000. To start off with, Money Market Directory, MMD pinpoints and prospects and identifies new opportunities and builds lasting relationships using market-leading data. It's your essential partner in finding institutional investors. So this database is going to cost you around $5,000 to $15,000, and the focus is on institutional investors. You can look up all these databases just by going to the screenshots here and punching the names into Google. This database is ideal for insights into the investment activities of specific institutions. So it's a corporate institution grade database. PitchBook, very popular one. PitchBook provides research and analysis, companies, deals, funds, investors, and provides services across the entire private investment life cycle. This is an expensive database. It's $24,000, and the focus on private equity, private funds, venture, M&A. And this is an ideal database for insights into the investment activities of specific institutions. Again, very popular database if you're a corporate grade corporation financial institution. Preqin gives indispensable data, analytics, and insights for alternative investments professionals around the globe, and it costs anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 depending on how deep you go into it. Again, its focus is alternatives, and it's an ideal database for insights into investment activities of specific institutions. So it's more of an institutional grade database. RIA database provides you with comprehensive profiles, data, software, and analytics. More than 500 organizations rely on RIA database data and marketing solutions to help them raise assets and operate more efficiently. This is another one of those databases that ranges anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 and is focused on RIAs, banks, business development, family offices. Discovery Data helps companies grow their business in the financial services and insurance industries. They provide detailed profiles on 40,000 firms and over 2 million professionals. Estimated cost between $5,000 and $20,000, and the focus is on RIAs and business development. IC Research is an independent provider of market intelligence data services on institutional investment consultants. Costs around $14,000, and its focus is on institutional consultants. So if somebody's looking for clients focused on finding consultants who work in the financial industry. MandateWire provides money managers with rapid, reliable, and high-value investment intelligence on RFPs, planned allocations, and institutional asset flows in Europe, North America, Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. This is $7,500, and the focus is on pension fund searches. FinSearches is the most powerful and complete sales and marketing tool available for the institutional asset management industry for defined benefit plans, nonprofits, and consultants. Cost is $7,500, and the focus is on pension fund searches, information on institutions. Opportunity Hunter, or Broadbridge, has unparalleled perspective into the size, shape, and dynamics of global asset management. It's one of the more expensive, starting prices at $15,000, and the focus is on RI and business development. It's great for getting information about asset classes favored by RIAs, banks, and broker-dealers. Fintrix provides comprehensive family office intelligence engineered to help you identify, access, and raise family office capital. It starts around $10,000, and the focus is on family offices. ISSMI Market Intelligence Powered by familiar and trusted SimFund tool, the SimFund Sub-Advisory module provides users with a comprehensive, integrated database of the sub-advised mutual funds and variable product universe. Costs around $7,500, and the focus is on sub-advisory. Dakota Marketplace helps maximize your sales team's efficiency by eliminating value time spending for researching. You can get access to 10,000 accounts and 31,000 contacts. It costs $14,500 plus $1,000 for each individual user, and focuses on institutional and intermediary channels. So that gives you a broad range of the big outfits that cater to the corporate world. Here's some database truths, and if you watch my videos, you know that on my Fiverr profile, my focus is on databases. And here's some real key things. Maintaining up-to-date data is a challenging task that demands dedicated resources. Many firms rely on salespeople to update databases, which can be a weak strategy. As a result, most company CRM databases tend to be more than 60% out of date at any given time. Yes, that's 60% at any given time. I've cleaned and verified over 500,000 emails in 2022 and 2023 to date. That's a key thing, is I do it every year. I usually start off in January, the first week in January, and I do a massive cleaning of all my lists. I have about 1.5 million database contacts, and that also includes LinkedIn's. So obviously we did not update the LinkedIn's that way. Now, the investment allocator business experiences an annual turnover rate of approximately 25%, further complicating the task of keeping databases current. The statistics highlights the difficulty involved in ensuring the accuracy of the currency of the database information. So that's very true. In the industry, all those databases that I just ran through, one thing to keep in mind is that a large amount of them are on software platforms, and in a lot of cases you are not allowed to download them on the spreadsheet, so it really depends. But I can tell you, as somebody who updates databases 330 days a week full time, most of them are going to have still 60% of the contacts that are not valid anymore. Alternative solutions. So the previous databases tend to come with sophisticated platforms and added options. You can tell that from the prices. Now, there are other database options that include simple Excel spreadsheets for between $150 and $5,000. And as you've seen, and we're going to come to, I'm going to show you an example of the one that I have. Now, my database purchases in 2022 and 2023 amount to over $10,000 US. Now, I have Fiverr profile databases on Fiverr, but I also have another private website which is more private investors that I do not put on Fiverr, and that is where a large amount of the $10,000 gets spent to acquire, and then there's the cost of cleaning and editing. So between 2022 and 2023, so we're now in June 2023, so a year and a half I've spent around $10,000 US to acquire databases, not from these firms that you've seen previously, but from other sources. So let's take a look at the database that I have that might be an option to the larger scaled ones. So now we're on the database screen. This is one of the most updated databases that I have for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, and so on. We'll get to a little bit of that in a bit. So this is 252,000 contacts, and I started at the bottom here to show you that all these fields here have been filled in with something, whether it's data or whether it's unknown. For example, a lot of these databases, if it says it doesn't have an email, that's because for the most part you're going to get a LinkedIn contact. You're also going to get all the websites. So you're not just getting a name and a company and a bunch of empty fields. No database is 100% perfect, and if a team of 10 people worked on this database full-time for a year, they would still have work to do, so it's a lot of work. So if we go to the top now, so we'll go up to the top here, you can see we're at 170, 130. So you can see all these fields are all plugged in. Now, this database here is my master database. and it is one that I make the smaller databases with. So if you go to my Fiverr profile and you're looking for, if you're a startup and you've got a pitch deck ready and you want to send it out to potential venture capital investors, I would do a screening on here, maybe pick 100, 200, 300, maybe 500 depending on what you're looking to purchase, and I would get it mainly from this type of a database. So I get the full name, the first name, last name. It's got 110,000 emails. It'll show you what type of group it is. So if I go to the second sheet here, you can see here that this database includes family office, multi-family office, single, funds of funds, high net worth investors, money management, wealth management, asset managers, hedge fund, venture capital, accelerator, private equity, investment banks, and so on. So there's about 60 unique categories, funds of funds, the whole bit, individual angel investors, of course. So that's basically where you're seeing all the information there. Firm name, country, city, whether they have a LinkedIn or not, their title, for the most part. There's a large amount of information there for titles. A lot of websites, unless it's an individual. If it's an individual, it might not have a website. Their sectors, interest, and you can see here there's a lot of information here. So this gives you a fair bit of idea. You can go to your Excel search and punch in, for example, if you're looking for growth expansion, it'll show you all the ones that have that. So if you know your way around Excel, you know that that's something that you're going to be able to use. So that is an example of a large database, and again, this is part of the databases that I spend over $10,000 a year for. So yeah, definitely the other options, if you're looking for databases, are to come to my Fiverr profile, connect with me, and I'll find something for you. Usually I'm going to be able to find something anywhere from usually $75 up to maybe $2,500 at most. And to be honest, the information that you're seeing on this one big spreadsheet is very much the same as what you'll see on those other databases that are $5,000, $10,000, and $15,000. Be sure to click my Fiverr link below to get more information on my investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, and for pitch deck reviews. If you're just getting ready to go out to investors, let me take a look at your pitch deck. About 80% of the pitch decks that I see are not suitable to be sent out to investors, and I have a gig on Fiverr that can help you fix that. Thank you for watching this video.